Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today, as you can tell from the title, we are finally going to be reviewing Glossier. I purchased their Perfecting Skin Tint, which is like a foundation, their Stretch Concealer, which I have been asked about this so much, so I'm excited to finally be trying it out. And I also purchased their Wowder, which is like their setting powder. All right, so let's start off with the Perfecting Skin Tint. It retails for $26 US and you can find it in 12 different shades. I grabbed the shade G7 to try out today. Based on everything that I've read, this is a very sheer coverage formula. So it's not meant to be like medium or full coverage at all. This is only going to provide us with a nice blurring effect. Like it's going to help blur out the pores. It's going to help brighten, even things out a little bit. Now, from what I've read, you can build this up to light medium in certain areas if you'd like to, which I think I might do, especially here along the cheek area. But overall, it's meant to be just kind of like a your skin, but better product, which I definitely can appreciate. It is also cruelty-free and vegan, and it has a shelf life of 12 months. You get a full ounce of product. Sounds good. Now the concealer retails for $18 US and it comes in 12 different shades. I grabbed G7 for the concealer as well. It is meant to be a buildable coverage concealer that is flexible, nourishing, and has a nice brightening effect. It is also cruelty-free and it has a shelf life of 6 months. Last but not least, their Wowder, which is their finishing powder. It retails for $22 US and you can find it in 5 different shades. I grabbed the shade Light Medium. They do try to make it easy by just giving you a suggestion based on your skin tint shade or your concealer shade. Since I do have G7, I was technically supposed to go with the one that's above this, which is meant for G5 through G7 shade range. But that one is a medium to deep setting powder, and I didn't want it to be too deep. So I went with the one that's meant for G8 through G10, which is listed as their light medium setting powder. Now the setting powder is meant to mattify the skin and of course to just keep away some of the dewiness that we tend to get, especially me. I tend to get a lot of dewiness here along the T-zone, so I can use this throughout the day in order to keep that to a minimum. It's not supposed to look chalky. It's not supposed to show up like in photos, a splashback, and it's also not meant, or it's not going to cake into fine lines, which you all know how I feel about products settling into my fine lines, especially here along the smile lines or here along like my frown lines. I hate when products settle in there. This is not meant to do that. Everything that I grabbed is fragrance free, which I love because I can be a little bit sensitive along the nose. Like just depending on the product, sometimes the fragrance I really enjoy, sometimes not so much. I appreciate the fact that they didn't put any fragrance in any of this, and that way we can focus solely on exactly how it's gonna wear without being, too distracted by the scent. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna start off with the Perfecting Skin Tint. All right, so that is G7, and that is G7 blended out. Ooh, I like that. All right, so just taking some of this and blending it onto the face using clean fingertips. All right, so one layer is very sheer. I'm gonna build it up a little bit here along the cheeks. So I just grabbed a little bit more and I'm just blending it in with my fingers, which seems to work just fine. This makes your skin feel really nice and moisturized and smooth. Kind of like you just applied, your face cream. And I really like that feeling. All right, so there it is. Very sheer, very, very sheer, but I love the healthy glow that this is giving me. All right, next let's move on to the concealer. This is what it looks like. This is the shade G7. I'm debating as to whether or not to test it out with a corrector and then without a corrector, or both sides without a corrector. You know what? I think I am gonna do a corrector. I'm gonna do a corrector. So I'm grabbing my Bobbi Brown corrector. This one is in the shade Peach. It looks like that. And I'm gonna be applying a very, very light, like super light layer of this underneath the eyes, underneath one eye, that is. So just right here, very light layer of corrector. All right, now as far as how to use the concealer, the website does say that you should gently swirl your fingertips over the surface of the opened pot so that you can pick up a thin layer of product as you go. Then you're supposed to gently pat that onto moisturized skin, dabbing outward to blend. And if you need more coverage, you can keep building the product with additional layers. All right, so I'm gonna try it with my finger. And that looks really, really nice. It looks really nice. It looks very moisturized. It looks very natural. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more just because I do want to see how well this built up, but I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just doing a very, very small amount here along the inner corner. All right, so there is one side done. Let's move on to the left side, the side that I did not color correct. All right, so there's one layer. Let me apply another light layer of this. Again, I'm gonna focus most of it here along the inner corner. All right. It looks good. It looks really nice, really light. Definitely your skin but better. That's what I'm getting from this. All right, so I'm gonna take some of this setting powder, grabbing it with my tapered cheek brush from Sigma Beauty, tapping off the excess. I'm gonna apply a little bit of that here along the forehead, the chin, smile lines. Just kind of all over the face, really. All right, I'm also gonna set the under eye area a little bit. I'm taking this Skin Perfector brush from Sigma Beauty. This is one of their new brushes that I could not wait to use because it is perfectly shaped for the under eye area. So just taking a little bit of that setting powder and setting the under eye area just very lightly. All right, so now that everything is set and ready to go, I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can get a look, an up close look at my skin and of course at the under eye area after initial application. All right, so we're gonna start off underneath the eyes. Look how natural this looks, right? Like obviously we're not going to get full coverage out of this. I was not expecting to get full coverage, so I went in with that. Love it, absolutely love it. As far as my skin, you can still see my skin, but it does provide a really nice soft filter effect, if you will. So you can still see the skin, you can still see some of my imperfections, but it does a really good job at just making everything look nice and hydrated and a little bit more even. Same goes for this right side. All right, so now that you've gotten a close-up, let me finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. All right, so I'm back, ready to continue on with my day. So far, so good. I love everything about this. Everything's just been enhanced. It's nice, it's light, it's comfortable. I like it. So far, so good. It is currently 11:46 in the morning. I do plan on wearing this the entire day, and I'm gonna try to do an outdoor check-in halfway through from my car. Now, if the sun is too much in my face, then I will wait to do a midday check-in from here, but I'll do it in natural lighting. So like open a window and you guys can see what this looks like on my skin in natural lighting. I love it. Up close, it looks really nice. It looks good. We'll see though. Anyway, I will see you guys in a few hours for my midday check-in. All right, I'm finally back for my midday check-in. It is 4:14. So I've had this on for what, like almost 5 hours? Is that right? Anyway, this is what everything looks like. As you can see, super natural. Like, I don't even really think I'm wearing much at all. I don't know if it's worn off. I don't know if it's obviously because we, started off with very sheer coverage, but everything still feels really comfortable. My skin still looks really nice and like radiant. You see that? Like it all is wearing very comfortably, very, very light. The under eye area, of course, is not completely concealed. It's not really concealed, but it is brightened up a little bit. What do you guys think? Just at this point, you know, like 5 hours in, or almost 5 hours in, kind of feels and looks like I'm not wearing much of anything. We'll see what the end of the day results are going to be like. So I will continue to wear this for a few more hours, and I will see you back here. I will be on this chair filming there at the end of the night. All right, so I am back. I am done with my day. I am getting a headache. My God, it's been a long one. It's like the Tuesday, but the kids were off yesterday, so it's really my Monday, and it's just kind of like throwing me off. Anyway, I'm back. Let's get to some close-ups, shall we? All right, we're gonna start off underneath the eyes, and as you can clearly see, there is nothing left of this product underneath my eyes. Completely wore off. I am pretty much not wearing anything at this point. The forehead is definitely dewy, but I was expecting that anyway. I did not expect to stay matte like I was this morning along the forehead, and I didn't reapply the setting powder. So I guess that is a quick fix. If I wanted to really stay matte, I could have taken the powder with me and just continued to, you know, apply the powder. But it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't look terrible. This is what the left side of my face looks like. And this is the right side. And here is the mouth area. All right, so there's my skin after wearing this the entire day. Like I said, it looks like I have nothing on. Looks like I have nothing on at this point. Definitely not for someone who's looking to apply makeup at the beginning of the day and then have it last throughout the day. This is not the type of product for that. This is more so for, you know, your everyday, I just want to look a little bit more put together, hide the dark circles a little bit, and just go out the door. Like, that's what this kind of gives me, that type of vibe when you're not looking to really put makeup on, but you are looking to, you know, look a little bit more fresh and put together. This is that brand. For some people, it might not be worth it. Like the price tag on a tinted moisturizer, essentially, that's not really gonna do much to your skin other than give it a really nice hydrated effect and perhaps even it out just a little bit. For some people, that might not be worth it. And for some people, that is absolutely what they're looking for. So it's just gonna come down to personal preference. Personally, I actually enjoyed the products. This will definitely be kind of like I just want to look put together for like an hour or two because maybe I'm running errands. But for anything else, this won't be something that I'm reaching for. So yeah, it just depends on who you are, depends on what you're looking for. The product is nice, it doesn't last all day though, so don't go into it expecting that. And yeah, thanks for requesting this review. So that completes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's product review and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, where I absolutely love to interact with you guys. As always, take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.